Hey everybody, how's it going? It's me, Brandon, back again with another episode, and today we're going to be talking about my 2019 summer collecting goal. I usually do this once every summer, and usually it's about a console that I really didn't get into, or a console that I just need to bulk up or really try and get some quality titles with. This year, it's a really different kind of feel. This is something that I'm very familiar with, but I feel like I missed out on a lot of the key titles and just some of the hardware itself. So let's go ahead and talk about my 2019 summer collecting goal. A lot of you have probably come across a Game Boy, or probably had one growing up. For me, it looked like this. The Game Boy family of consoles have been a huge part of my life, but most importantly, my childhood. Growing up with the Game Boy Color and the Game Boy Advance systems, then leading me into the DS era, it was a trip and feeling I don't think a lot of kids will experience nowadays. The Game Boy for me was that safe place, the I'm too bothered with homework or family issues, and I always clung to my Game Boy similar to how a lot of us are now with smartphones. Growing up I had a bunch of Game Boy and Game Boy Advance titles, but it seemed like I really missed a lot of the must-play or hidden gems of the consoles. So this is the goal this summer. It's collecting one of each Game Boy and a bunch of games I missed out on. For example, I love Donkey Kong Country. It's arguably my favorite Nintendo character, and I've played the NES and arcade versions of the original game so many times, but I couldn't believe that when I was recommended the Game Boy Donkey Kong, it was a whole new experience. It's a full-fledged game with worlds and puzzles to solve, and it really blew my mind realizing that I missed this game for so many years. There's a perfect example of just being a kid, and obviously, you don't have a steady income, you don't have a job when you're younger, and you play a lot of licensed games. So for me, I remember playing Dinosaur, that old school Disney movie, that CGI movie from like 90s or the early 2000s. And I remember getting all these other games, of course having Pokemon and having like the few other titles like WarioWare and Donkey Kong Country on the GBA. But I feel like I really missed out a lot on the Game Boy games. And I really want to go back and do a deep dive into some of that because there's a lot of games I love and a lot of franchises that I love that have Game Boy games. So if they're bad, they're bad. But if they're good, they're probably going to be fun. Like I picked up DuckTales for the Game Boy and I am loving it. I cannot stop playing it. I've had it in my Game Boy Color since I picked up this Game Boy Color, and I play it probably a couple times a day. It's really a cool experience, and there's, just like I said, there's a lot of games I missed out on. And GBA, I had a very good idea and I played a bunch of them, but I never had the chance to really own them. I remember renting some of them from the few rental stores that were in the area, but now it's finally time I can pick these up and play them in like an adult state of mind and really get to appreciate that, and I can't wait to do that. I'm always up for a recommendation. Seriously, this is one where I've been watching videos upon videos, and a lot of people mention a lot of the same stuff. So please, tell me some of your weirdest licensed games that you absolutely adore. Just tell me some really good games that you find exciting, because I totally want to check them out. Like I said, this summer, I really want to take a deep dive into the Game Boy family, and I have a special Game Boy on the way. I can't wait to get it. It is something I've wanted for many, many years, and I finally got it. It's just not here yet. So I will probably make an update video on that when I do get it, but please, let me know your game recommendations because I totally want to check them all out. So that is the end of this episode today. It's a very quick one. I just wanted to give an update on what I'm doing for summer of 2019. E3 is this week. I'm probably not going to be doing a reaction video just because, I really just want to enjoy E3 out of just the purest form. Just sitting there and just taking it all in, not worrying about equipment or all this other stuff, and maybe I'll do a opinions video next week or so, but I'm really happy for E3. I'm hoping for Dino Crisis tomorrow. Today is the Saturday before Microsoft's press conference. Please, let's get Dino Crisis. But that being said, this is the end of this episode today. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. If you're trying to find me, I'm on Twitter and Instagram at TheWenzinator. And if you have any questions or concerns, please leave a comment in the comment section down below. That is all for today. My name is Brandon, and I will see you all next time. Bye.